Hey, my name's Josh McLean, and me and my wife Sarah, along with our 4 children, are excited about planting Hagerstown Church in Hagerstown, Maryland in the coming year. We're excited about what God has been doing in our lives. We've been feeling the pull to planting in Hagerstown for some time now, and recently God has opened up a door for us to be planters here in the city of Hagerstown. Hagerstown is where tractor meets taxi. It's where metro meets meadows. It's an interesting place. It's actually at the corner of 81 and 70, 2 major interstates. It's a gateway into Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, Maryland. And so it's rural, but it's also urban. It's an interesting mix. And there is great need here in the city of Hagerstown. Greater Hagerstown is one of the fastest growing areas in the state of Maryland. With new businesses and companies coming in, it's creating a retail mecca. Commerce is doing great, but as commerce and business increases, so does hopelessness, so do hardships and hurt. As you scan the skyline, you'll be able to see all kinds of steeples, all types of churches. And you might think, why does Hagerstown need another church? And God's been doing a work here in this city for the past few hundred years. There's been churches that go back to the 1700s here in Hagerstown. And so we don't believe that we're bringing the gospel to Hagerstown, but we're reinforcements. God has called us here to be an encouragement to the churches that are already in existence. We want to partner with them as they've been faithfully bringing the gospel to the need, to the hurt here in Hagerstown. And Hagerstown Church is part of a greater vision of churches planting churches in and around the D.C.-Baltimore metro area. In 2009, Cross Lanes Baptist Church in Cross Lanes, West Virginia had a vision for the city of Martinsburg. They had a planter with a passion, and so the church at Martinsburg was born. And now, several years later, Hagerstown Church is being born out of that original vision. And so what's Hagerstown Church going to look like? As we think of the need here in the city of Hagerstown and what God is calling us to do, we want to meet those needs. And so as we consider the family, it's broke down. We want to see that Jesus is the center point of the family. We want to see fathers raise up and teach the gospel to their children. We want to see hope being brought to the family, marriages to be restored. So how do we believe this is going to happen? Well, our strategy is simple, really. We want to help people to discover God, and then we want to develop them as Christians. And eventually, we want to see them deployed as missionaries down the street and around the world, sharing the gospel with those in need, planting more churches. As you can see, we're just ordinary people in an ordinary city, but we have an extraordinary message. And you have a unique opportunity to join us, to be a part of the work that God is doing in Hagerstown, a work that we believe He will use to transform lives and to alter people's destinies for all of eternity.